alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. How's everything with you?
Good. Just gonna drive around a little.
Okay, inshallah.
The guys are busy, so I'm not gonna keep it long.
Inshallah.
It's kind of a difficult decision for me because I know the brother here is someone that close to me. So I said I'll do this. Okay. Just trying to figure out just what I'm trying to think of now is just trying to think of how I'm going to get to show you how to use everything because of the way people are following you.
I know a warehouse where I can get a key from to go.
Okay.
It's not far from here.
Okay.
I can go get the key right now if you go back to the car.
No, because we're doing that. I haven't gotten anything now. What I'm going to need first is I need some money. I'm going to need money.
Right now I only got 500. This brother, he just told me about you, that you're trustworthy, and the brother that's going to pay for it, he has to withdraw it first. So right now I only got 500 on me as a deposit.
Okay, so let me have that. I'll get started. What I'm going to try to do is the next time I gotta pick up stuff. That's going to be the big thing is just getting materials for the stuff that I'm going to put together. I'm trying to get together a small, maybe just like one small of the hand grenades, so you see how it works and how much time you're going to have after you pull, you ignite it. It's not going to be like, it's going to be something that makes. It's not going to be like like the ones with the pins that fly off and the ones that you see on TV. It's not going to be nothing like that. It's going to be a homemade one, just because I'm trying to do everything on a budget. Okay, because I don't know if you guys can come up with that $10,000 kind of money. All right, so I'm trying to do everything as cheap as possible on the budget. Now the AK, Sami Osmakac or full automatic.
That's the only flip you can get is 25. The thing is, most likely it's going to be me alone. I don't know how much time I'll have to reload it.
If I can see if I can get you a vest that's got the magazines close by, so that you can just pull them off.
Okay. So you just teach me how to do it quick.
Okay.
How does that work on it? How to unload it?
I'll show you one day. I have to show you. It's not going to be the day that I deliver everything.
Yeah. Okay.
And so the day that I show you how to work this stuff is going to be before that.
I know, like Afghanistan, they make IDs for like $5. I know over there it's a lot cheaper, but how much would it cost to fill up like 2 trunks? If I could get like 2-3 rental cars from somewhere to fill up like 2 trunks with like explosives, 2-3 trunks.
Trunks of cars.
Yeah, I want to place them somewhere. And it would have to be something which I can detonate from a little distance. I know that's the one issue I forgot to tell you last time, because we're so looking out if they're following us or not. But this is something more difficult. That's the problem.
We have Because I know.
Oh, every time like brothers overseas, like in Australia, they try to order with quantity and they all get busted because of the quantity.
That's the thing.
And I'd rather make something if Allah was happening.
So do you want to not do this one, or do you want to just do the other one?
Still this and the other. If you, the thing is, you know how difficult it is to get enough stuff to fill up like 2 or 3 rental cars.
One car. Maybe doable. One car. 2 or 3 cars. It's going to be hard not to draw attention.
But one is doable.
One maybe. One maybe. Or maybe doable. And you want to do one, do it remotely.
Yeah. So I can still use everything else that I told you aside from that.
How far away are you going to be from?
What, 200 meters is enough? Is that hard to do? 100 meters?
Depends if you do a cell phone.
Yeah.
Trigger. How much time between the two things? You're gonna do everything in one day. I don't think everything in one day you can. That's a lot. How are you gonna do that? Get from one, then go to something, or is it gonna be all the same place?
It's gonna be in the same area, inshallah. As for the connection he's going to pay, I'm going to try to meet him today and see when he's going to get the withdrawal. And the black flag.
You like?
Yeah, I like.
That was hard.
Well, what is it for though?
That was hard.
What is it for?
I thought, see, first in the beginning, when the first I heard, I thought it was for making a video.
Yeah, there will be a video.
I thought it was for making a video. That's what I thought it was for, but imagine though. What you think?
You don't have the La ilaha illallah flags, right? The black with the white letters. You do?
I don't have, but I know what you're talking about. You know, that's hard. That's hard to get your hands on. I've seen one before too.
Like honestly, wallahi, I know that black material is for something, but I have no idea what it's for.
How about you decide?
Sure.
I'm gonna need some time, so it's gonna take some time to get stuff together, you know, right? Alright. I think the bombs, that one, that's not hard to show how to do, you know?
Yeah, okay.
That's not hard to show how to do, but I'll try to see if I can at least, you know, get something so you can see what the trigger is gonna look like, you know? Because just want you to be comfortable with that, and then the way I try to have it so that when you put the battery in it, it's on that when you get the battery in it, then you just hit the trigger. Now for the bomb that you're gonna wear, it's what I wanna know is are you trying to knock down a building, or is it just for people? Different build differently depending on what you're trying to do.
It's gonna be to hold people.
For people.
After whatever's gonna be done, inshallah, it's gonna be to hold people, and in case they want to storm whatever I'm trying to do for everybody and the people who want to storm it.
Okay. So it'd be for people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You don't want it to knock down any like the building or anything like that kind of thing. Knock down a building. Or you're gonna be outside or inside? I guess I should ask. Outside or inside?
don't know yet. It all depends if Allah wills that it can even go that far. Because there might be obstacles to even get inside.
Get inside. Let's go best case scenario. The best case scenario is you inside, right?
Yeah.
So do you want to try to build for you inside that way, or do you want to just kind of say, I don't think that's best case and I can't get inside, let's try to just build for outside?
Which means it would be stronger, right?
Build for outside, you might want to cover more space because you get this.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, and then if we're doing for people and you don't want to worry about like knocking down like buildings and things, or knocking down.
It's even better if the buildings go, it's more terror in the heart.
What I was thinking is if we do a low intensity explosive, you know what a low intensity explosive is? Okay, it's high intensity, low intensity. High intensity is something that the explosive
Flies everywhere.
It's faster. It's a faster explosion.
More damage.
So no, it tears, it rips, you know. Where low intensity pushes, so it goes slower. So it pushes, so it knocks things down without breaking things up.
Which one is more damage on, let's say, to police, for instance?
Okay, it would be the high intensity because it would rip flesh, you know.
Yeah, so high intensity.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Tell me how do you use the black flag? Honestly, wallahi, I know it's not for wearing on the wall.
Next time.
Okay, sure.
Next time. Next time. When I pick up stuff and we go through next time. Okay.
When you brothers start laughing,
You know something.
I know something, but I don't know. You can go anywhere, I think.
How long do you think before I get the other half of my money?
Well, how much is around all of it on the beat?
The whole thing? Nah, I wasn't thinking about a car. I was thinking about the car.
The car, how much?
Without the car, I was trying to do 2,100 without the car.
What about filling up the car?
With the car, to do cheap. You want cheap, right?
You can throw like those nails in there.
Yeah. Like those things.
That you play with, you know what I'm talking about?
The jacks.
They're circular, you play on the wall.
Oh, yeah, how I play it.
Little, I don't know what they call it.
Yeah, marbles.
Marbles, yeah.
I'm gonna do what's easier than that is if you go pellets for the hand grenades. Pellets. You know pellets like for BBs on your BB gun?
Oh, you know, so
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. For that. It's smaller and it travel faster. Trying to be okay. How about if I just leave it at 2,500?
25.
Can you do it?
So 2 more.
Huh?
2 more?
Yeah. And that's the best I can do.
Yeah, I'll talk to the guy, inshallah. It's not something that's going to put you out there, is it? Just a little bit more challenging out there, you know, so I need to just maybe take a little bit longer. To do it safe, you gotta take your time. If you try to do things too fast, you know, Another thing is, I was thinking about getting 2 phones from a Metro. They don't ask for no name or nothing. You can give them fake names and everything. So you can have one and I can have one. So
You can do that.
you can do that on your own too, just in case you want your own number. But I'm gonna try to go to Metro. I don't want them to follow me, because if they do and they see me coming over with a new phone, they know what I'm up to. Okay, they suspect something.
Metro.
Yeah, Metro usually, because I changed many numbers, they don't ask no ID, no nothing. They just ask what's your name, first name, last name, birth date, and that's that.
Where's Metro at?
They have one on 56, you know, at Oxa, the grocery store. Next to it is a Metro in that plaza down there.
Okay. So you know what that is? The first thing I try to do now is I'm trying to get a gift. So I'm sure I'll use it. I'm going to give it to you. Yeah, just to show you how it works. So I get a gift for you to see how it works. Show you how it works, and I'll get some of the things just to see how that works. That's the most difficult thing. Other than that, there's nothing else that's going to be difficult. So when I get those, I'll come by the store.
There's a Metro down there if you want to go. And if they ask, because usually they never ask me, if they do ask for ID, be like, oh, I forgot it.
Okay.
Then if they say you can't open one, just be like, okay, I'll come next time.
The next time, before I'm ready to show you, I'll come by the store and just drop the phones off. I don't want you to go. If you go to the store, I don't know I don't know, maybe somebody's following you and you don't even know it, so I don't know. I know nobody's following me.
Yeah, but you don't want your phone to be tapped.
Right, I don't want no one's following me, so I'll do this. I'll just come by the store and I'll drop the phone off, and I'll keep going.
But if you get your phone, I'll tell somebody to get my phone. I'm not gonna go myself.
Okay.
You get your phone, I'll tell somebody, and next time you come in, we exchange numbers.
Okay.
But I'll keep it off most of the times.
Does it get
a signal? I don't want them to know that I have another phone on me. Also, I learned from a guy in Illinois, like when you have it on airplane mode, it gives no signal.
It gives a signal?
It gives no signal, he said.
Okay. Just more than about me. Just try not to.
I'm even avoiding the messages, because when I go and I see them promoting democracy and all that, I can't handle it. So I'm only going to put you on to the message. That's that. You know,
Right.
that's like, you know, he said in the land of war, like America is fighting Islam, so it's a land of war. He said when there's bullets flying, or meaning swords, whatever, bullets flying, Juma is not obligatory for you at the masjid. But the thing is, they say, but there's no bullets flying over us. There's a spiritual bullet, man. Because if a bullet goes in your body, you die. Death is inevitable, but we don't want the Aqidah to change. You ever heard of Sister Afia Siddiqui? She was kidnapped. She was U.S. citizen but Pakistani origin. She was a doctor. She was kidnapped. She had 2 of her younger children. The children disappeared, kidnapped in Pakistan, taken to Afghanistan in Bagram prison or whatever. She was raped over there by the U.S. and the puppet Karzai government soldiers. Taken to U.S. prison, raped and raped and raped. They shot her in the kidney. They tore a Quran in her prison cell, and while she was bleeding, they made her walk over it. Every day. It's happening every day.
Did you see the pictures that they had with the brothers? Those over there.
I saw a brother, he went in there, he had a whole car and he drove against the wall.
I'm just saying what the Americans were doing to the brothers there. I know the pictures.
No, they said this is nothing compared to what they didn't leak. That's what Obama said. He said what they didn't leak is far worse. And he said before, like, he came to office, he said, if I get elected, I'll show the pictures publicly. He never did.
How do we get back home?
To him, turn right down Bush. The thing is, I don't know where these kuffar are, because I don't even want you to go back to the store.
So, you want to drop you? How far are you right now? not that far, but I don't know where they are. They're gonna be like.
How did he disappear and then watch next time? That's the only thing. So
I'll drop it not at the store, but maybe around the corner.
yeah. So they'd be he walked to a gas station. So.
I gotta get my phone though.
Yeah, inshallah. When you get your phone, come in. Don't let me come back from class.
No, I'll drop you off away. Yeah. And while you're walking, I'll just go inside and go get my phone. So I'll leave. I
told him there was a customer, so I told him put my phone in there. So yeah, he won't know it's your phone. Tell him before he gets confused. But you can't get no other hand pieces. Small ones at least.
I'm trying to
do it as easy.
Right.
Stay away.
Right.
The first time.
Trust me, for you two, is you don't want to have something that's going to give them any reason to
pull me to stop.
Exactly. Exactly, to arrest you, pull you, something, anything.
No, I'm not saying for now. I'm saying for that day.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Just to have that also.
Yeah.
I'll give it so you can hang it.
The thing is, there can be. I know one brother that I had to contact. He's a good brother, but I haven't contacted him yet. He told me a while back, whenever I can find. Because I was looking. Matter of fact, what might have put me more on that list is I went downtown South St. Pete and I talked to some drug dealers. And the cap, when he came, I caught him filming us from behind. He was working in the business next to it. That was an informant. So I went to another place, and I think the other place had bodies, but they only could get one. But the place before, somebody I think took my tag or something. They ran my tag, and they said he was talking to these drug dealers.
Right.
They know Muslims, we don't do drugs.
Right.
So they ran it, and he's on that, watch this. And the day after I did it that night, I had a dream. Allah showed me they were looking for me. Stop right here. I'll go right here to these buildings. Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Two more. And how are we gonna do about the car? Because it's gonna have to be a rental.
You have to get you have to get it. Because if I get it, I have to charge you for that. It's gonna come out of I gotta charge for that.
Now I'm gonna try to.
Rental.
I'm talking to one.
Do you have a? Can you?
I don't have credit cards because I would do my own.
Do you have a car though? A car that you get your hands on? Somebody else's, maybe a friend's car or something.
To do that?
Yeah. If you have a friend that would give up their car.
I would give up mine, but it might be tracked. We don't want it to be nowhere. Yeah. Mine is old anyhow. The thing is, just go ahead with this and get a phone. I'm gonna try to get a phone today, and I'm gonna contact the one brother that I told you about. And if he's down, he used to be down back in the days. If he's down, he's gonna use his own credit card because he wants to make the big hijrah too.
Okay. Next time I see you, have that all figured out so that I can see if there's something I can do. So the next time I see you, maybe give me about a week, maybe a week, maybe a little bit longer. I'll see.
And you need the rest by then.
You don't have to give me the whole thing then. I just need to rest to get started. So I can start buying stuff. You know? So then if everything is good, then if you can get the car, then we'll get it what you need.
And I know like a garage, a storage garage where we can go.
Okay. So let's do it. I got a car behind you.
Okay. Hold on, let me go inside. Just go a little bit. Go that way now.
Straight?
Yeah, because I don't want that guy. I don't know how to use Chevys. Many of them will follow me with Chevys. Yeah, I'm gonna get right here and walk it. You know how to get back there? It's not like make dua inshallah.